Hi, welcome to Medicine Crow Tarot. Thanks for being here today. This will be a general love and relationship reading for those in separation as it applies to your sun, moon, and rising sign. Since it's a general reading, the energies may not apply equally to everyone, but if it resonates with you, I invite you to like and or subscribe. If it doesn't, please don't try to make it fit, just take what feels right and forget the rest. The energies of this reading may apply to either you or the other person. Also, please keep in mind that these are general energies and are not meant to replace your own personal intuitive knowing when it comes to your own life. Okay, let's start the reading. Hi Scorpio, welcome to your relationship reading for October 2019. This is for those of you who are in separation, whether you're in a relationship that is in separation or whether you are working towards establishing a relationship. You just have somebody that you're working towards. This is going to require that you actually have talked to this person. They know who you are. They know that you are interested. Okay. Let's have a look, see what the energies are doing for the month of October. Okay. Looks like we have the Four of Swords. Just right off the bat, sword energy is definitely mental. A lot of times it can be communication, things like that as well. But in this case, with the Four of Swords energy, it looks like this person is kind of in a holding pattern, generally speaking, when it comes to you, Scorpio. Not necessarily the relationship itself. We'll look at that in a minute. This is more about where are they specifically towards you, just as a general position. And it looks like they're kind of looking closer. This could be that they're looking closer at themselves, trying to figure out what's going on. And actually, let's get a closer look in their head. See what's going on in the head space for your partner. This is for the month of October 2019. Okay. Okay, well, looks like we have the door to personal healing and happiness, but it's in reverse. Popped out upside down. Okay. Generally, if it's an oracle card, I'll read it in reverse. Overall, I don't usually do it, but the oracle cards are often written specifically with reverse or not in line. So let me look that up for you real quick and see what the reverse has to say. So the card is about new beginnings in your personal life. It says you may be feeling stuck where your personal intentions are concerned. Self-mastery and discipline may be hard to achieve right now, or specific plans for personal change may be being blocked. Remember that your intentions need to be clear and unconflicted. Whatever you're working on, you need to know that you are capable of achieving it and that you deserve it. Put your heart into the plans and changes you desire and realize that you are worth your own time and effort. The new beginning you seek will come with your own focus and patient determination. So it looks like your person is struggling right now with moving forward. Like they're struggling with seeing how to go forward in this situation. If you're in a relationship currently separated, it means that they're still processing. They're trying to figure out what exactly is going on right now. And they're kind of stuck on it. Let's have a look and see where their heart energy is in this situation to see if it's just their head. Sometimes people are wrapped up in their head more so than how they feel inside. I think this person must be trying to make a decision about you. So let's have a look and see. Okay. Heart space, here and now. You can see the little past and future signs there. So it looks like this person is definitely just taking a pause, okay? Their heart space is the same. I think that they just want to focus on where they are right now, where everything stands, trying to determine how the two of you work energetically, or I mean, they might not say it that way, but that's essentially what they're doing. They're saying, do Scorpio and I work together in this? Is this a thing that makes sense? All right. Let's look and see what they think about the relationship itself. A lot of times what's going on in the relationship might be a little bit different. And so it's a good idea to get an idea of how they feel about both of these things to get a bigger picture. Okay, Nine of Pentacles. So that's definitely an independent energy. I feel like this person definitely wants to be alone right now. I'm sorry if this resonates well with you. I really am, because it looks like this person is just stuck, which means for the month of October 2019, if this resonates with you so far, don't look for much change to be going on. But let's continue. Let's look at their headspace in terms of the relationship itself, what they're thinking specifically. It might give us a little bit more insight into how this is making sense to them. Okay, and actually I need to give it a tumble. So I'm feeling here. Okay, yeah, that's all we needed. Okay. Okay, so we have envy, card number 20, and it's right side up, and it came with man holding a heart, which is in reverse. Okay, so what we're gonna do, I'm gonna look up envy to see if there's a little bit more description on how specifically that's gonna be what's in their mind right now. If this makes sense to you immediately, and I don't even have to read why it says envy, I kind of have the feeling that it will be doing that, but I'm going to read it just in case there are some of you who are wondering as well. The keywords are lack and dissatisfaction. This card shows a woman holding a huge pearl in one hand and a platter of coins and pearls in the other. She stands in a silver room looking out at a golden city on the horizon. She has a life of value already, but she ignores that and longs for the shining prosperity she sees elsewhere. Instead of feeling happy and fulfilled, her desire for more only causes a deep sense of lack and dissatisfaction, and that energy shows in her dress. This card upright is telling you to let go of the jealousy and acknowledge the blessings you already have in your life. Now is the time to shift your focus. After all, when you envy others, it only attracts more to them, not you. Notice all that you have and thank the universe for it. If this card is near the... okay, so... sadly, clearly this person is struggling with their priorities. It might be that this person actually isn't even ready for any type of relationship. Man holding a heart upside down literally is that energy. It's a person who is not ready to be in a relationship at this moment. And I mean, it looks like they might be trying to be like the grass is greener on the other side, unfortunately. They might feel like they would only be held back by being in a relationship, and they want to focus on their career or focus on just, you know, going out and living their best life, quote unquote. So let's keep looking though. Let's see what's more in their heart space regarding the relationship. It's possible that there's more than meets the eye here. And I hope if this resonates that you don't turn this off just yet. I would be tempted to, but there might be, you know, something here to learn still. So let's see what's going on. What's in the heart space? The month of October. Okay. A lot of stuff popped up, but we're going to take this. Chop wood, and it's popping up in reverse. Okay. It's a very practical energy. So it's in reverse. There's a very impractical energy at work here. Let's see if there's... Looks like the essential meaning is being grounded in everyday experience and humility. And when it's reversed like this, it's got the energy challenge. It says, are you an armchair astronaut? Do you dream of wealth and fame, big ideas, inventions, or desires with a capital D? The appearance of this card is a sign that you might be devoting far too much time to dreaming and talking about your dreams. You have to get out of the chair to make things happen. You actually have to do something. Start with a small task. Remember, the big dream becomes reality only after you have begun to take incremental steps. Mythologist Joseph Campbell once said, "Take one step towards the gods and they will take 10 steps towards you." So sometimes these energies do reverse. I have a feeling there's no way you would be even inquiring into relationship issues if you were the other in this. So it looks like your other is just too fixated on really dumb stuff. It's sad. This is definitely a challenging reading, and I'm sorry for that. Let's see where your overall energy is right now. Like, what's your overall state? This will kind of help you know what you can do, where you should be focusing your attention. Okay. So it was the King of Pentacles, and I don't normally read reversed, but it definitely popped out reversed. And what that just means is your energy is challenged as the King of Pentacles. Pentacles are very much about manifesting in the physical world, whether that's feelings, relationships, associations, health, but it also applies to money. So Scorpio, maybe you are struggling financially in some way, or at least have the appearance of that, or this is actually probably more accurate, is that you're not yet flowing in the energy of your own abundance. Okay, the King of Pentacles is someone who's very well balanced. It's a very grounded energy. I feel like you wouldn't have been attracted to this person if you had developed those attributes fully. So I would suggest that that's where your energy needs to be directed for the month of October, and actually going forward from this relationship. It's almost as if you should be looking at how you relate with abundance in your life, how you relate with grounding yourself and into who you actually are, because we're all connected energetically to the abundance of the planet, the abundance of the universe even. There's so much here that we are part of, and you are part of that as well. And no matter what your lifestyle looks like, if you're not connected to that feeling of abundance, it will have trouble manifesting in a relationship in your life. Okay, so let's get an advice card for you. Okay. Here we have Goddess of Justice. What seems an injustice is actually a blessing. Okay, so I feel like this person has really hurt your feelings. They've really done you wrong in this situation. I feel like what they've done is they have directly triggered your abundance energy, basically. This challenged energy that you feel, they're triggering this in you, and it's causing you to really have some doubt and an inability to flow well with this. So just remember what I said about trying to focus on your King of Pentacles energy going forward in your life right now. But definitely, I feel like you should say goodbye to this person, or at least take this as a learning opportunity to get in touch with your inner abundance. And maybe after this person goes through whatever they have to learn, you might come back together. I'm not sure. I think at this point that's like beyond the scope of what you really need to be focusing on. Okay, I'm going to do one more card. It's from the Rumi Oracle deck by Lana Fairchild, and the reason I'm telling you this is because there is a website that has the meanings of these cards, so that if it's not clearly And I'm not going to read the whole thing because they're kind of long, long excerpts, but I will flip through if I need to. Okay. This card represents your light in the darkness. As you go forward, it's going to be challenging for you, and this is the energy for you to turn to when you are most discouraged. And it's called Resplendent with Grace. Okay? And you can see that's a human figure there. And it looks like the sun, or at least the universe, blowing forward. It is card number 24. So you can Google that. And let me just flip to it very quickly. Because I do want to see if there's a quick message just for you. I'll read the intro part. It says, "Your divine grace clothes me in robes of blue sky and blood red, as a shimmering galaxy of compassion, within the field of which no being is excluded. The darkness of night is illuminated, and all creatures are bathed in the fine golden hue of your presence. There is only beauty beheld now, for there is nothing that is not of your artistry, of your divine hand, generous with its grace." So I'm going to flip to why we pulled the oracle card. It says, "This oracle comes to you with a message. You may be wondering if you can attain this next stage of growth in your life. You are already well equipped to do so. No matter what you might believe about the situation, circumstances, or others involved, even yourself, you have within your sole possession more than enough grace to see you through anything you are bold enough to envision for yourself, or for any vision you feel life has bestowed upon you. So pray, through unconditional love, to access all that you are, to be supported by those beings that love you without condition. Pray to realize that you are so drenched in sacred grace that the well of your being is full. All that is needed to nurture you on to the next step of your life path is within you now. Success is yours, but you must believe in your ability, your readiness, and your capacity to take this next phase of the journey now. How could it be otherwise? For you are one with grace." Okay, so I think it's just reiterating the King of Pentacles energy. This card is so abundant. This card is so potent with grounded strength, with grounded, just regal connectedness, wisdom. It's just such a great energy. And this is saying to remember that that is you and that you can do it. You're already part of that matrix, okay? Try to tap into that for the month of October, Scorpio. I hope this reading helps you clarify yourself. It's probably headed towards where you were going anyway, and I'm sorry that it's a hard reading, but I really hope that you can choose to focus on building yourself, connecting to that sense of self that is truly abundant and is connected to that part of grace. And don't hold it against this other person. That's part of letting it go. Focusing on letting yourself be abundant and knowing that this is the universe trying to take you out of a bad situation and move you into greater sense of self. Okay, well, thanks a lot, Scorpio. And that's been your October 2019 reading. And I hope to see you next time on Medicine Crow Tarot.